Lucky I checked that. Yo, how you doing, Jacob? Is my mic? Yeah, my mic's on. Nice. Let's see if Tosin is still cooking 62. We need him to. Need a big 70 from him. Feel like. Can't hear you. Oh, no. Can now? Okay, cool. Cool, mate. Is that okay? Can you hear me? Hopefully. Yeah, my mic was on mute, so maybe that's why. Should not be on mute anymore though. Yeah, looking ahead of just before we build some lineups. Looking ahead, I think this underdog competition looks good. I've already sort of plugged in a team that I might throw in, but I think this underdog one looks pretty decent to go for because you have to have an L15 of under 45, which is quite good if you've got a gallery like mine. Like a lot of my Newcastle players not been performing too well recently. So definitely one to target. I feel like I don't know Sanchez. Even throwing Sanchez in there is might be a shout. I have to have a look, but yeah, it just feels like you know a good competition to target for those players that are like good, but just not hitting them scores recently. So like that's what I mean. Like Tino can definitely hit them. Gray's on to start, so he could obviously score decent. Joe Linton kind of yeah, could do well, could not. Yeah, I think it's not too bad to be honest. Not a bad competition to go for. Um, Hi there. Can you build my lineups? Need some Premier League in-season lineups and one under 23. Yeah, if you just drop your user, and then I'll add you to my list um, of people. So what did you want? So Premier League, EPL in-season, and under 23, and then just drop your user, and I'll add you to my list. Son. Nice. Not got too many people to go through today, so shouldn't take too long. We've got Johnny, then Jacob, then you, Sunmosh, then I'll do Cal, and then I'll have a look at my own, and then whoever else joins the stream, of course, will go through theirs. But yeah, oh, it's not a good start. Nice. Still no Newcastle or Villa, so I can't really do my own. Really, I was kind of waiting for them, for me. But we're gonna start off with Johnny. Well, I feel like we're always starting off with Johnny. He's early on. He's early on the request. He's early on it. He's always first. I feel like he's always first because I feel like I always. This is my first decision every single time. Is Mignolet or Koosmans. I need that predictor. Yeah, literally. Literally, hey bro, I'm sending you lineups, so you can't complain. I send you them whenever you request. I send you them, so could be worse, mate. I could ignore you. Right. So we got Anderlecht or Bruges at home. Probably taking Bruges at home. Ooh, although Koosman's been pretty good away. Probably still take Mignolet to be honest. Oh yeah, I believe this is classic season. Sorry, Challenger Classic. Leave. Fancy a Mignolet. Fancy him to do well. Yeah, Ajax has just got a great fixture, haven't they? Have you got a double Ajax defender? I've seen the Ajax lineup. For those of you guys that haven't seen it, I'll show on screen. Obviously, this is a very early prediction. Things could change. But it looks like Wrench might be back from injury. I'm probably not going to risk him. The other four, these sort of this backline's pretty stable. I don't think anyone's getting. Yeah, I don't think anyone's not playing there for sure. Klassen looks pretty nailed as well. The rest, it's up for debate. I think this guy's pretty good, so I do want to keep an eye on him. Has he been injured recently? I think he might have been. Yeah, I think he might have been injured, and he's come off the bench and already scored. But I think this guy's pretty good, to be honest. Definitely one to look at. But actually, for a fiver, probably not really worth it. It's a bit too expensive for me. But yeah. Ooh, Flamengo PSV. Wow. Yeah, if you've not got PSV players, it's going to be a rough, it's going to be a rough one in Challenger for you. I feel like Flamengo is kind of yeah, wrench maybe, but I probably wouldn't even risk it if you've got a player like Flamengo. Probably put him as the extra, to be fair. Got Vanaken. We'll just double check he's on to. He is on to play. Should be, but we will double check him. Vanaken, yeah, nailed with great fixture. Any other contenders? Vanaken's scores are just so good, aren't they? De Kuiper, maybe potentially injured, apparently. De Kuiper doesn't look like. Oh, he's 80%. So you could argue maybe De Kuiper, but I think it's pretty obvious to go Vanaken there. Scovolson, 70%, not too bad. Noah Lang, yeah, I mean, it's the man on fire right now, isn't he? Probably go with him. Who do you captain there? That's a tough one, isn't it? Probably Noah Lang. Or Vanaken. Vanaken. Oh. No, you probably do go Noah Lang, to be honest. Boom. Nice. Oh, he does want 2 challenges, so second team might be a little bit less exciting, but we'll go for it. Probably go with Trauner there, assuming he's playing. Let's have a look. Ooh, only 60. It's not too good. How you doing, Nathan? How's it going, mate? How's it going? Let me have a little just update on the Chelsea boys. How are we doing? Are we still games finished? Nice. Let's see how they scored for me. Obviously, Opta could come to bite us, but yeah, man, just looks like I got the wrong captain. Vega did get a very good score in the end. Damn, if only I captained Vega. I don't know how close I was to captaining Vega. Let's have a look. So, from my projected, I had Tosin getting 70, which is actually pretty accurate considering I had accounted for them to get a clean sheet. I'd say 65 is pretty much what I projected him. Mark at 67, he scored 73, so overperforming. Vega 68, he smashed that. And then Jorgensen, I projected 73, of course, thinking he would get the clean sheet, and he definitely didn't, so a little bit of an underperformance maybe, but yeah. It's a good day. Mark Gui played football, exactly. I captained Disassi, so it could be worse, yep. And the goal they conceded was a worldie, to be fair, really. I didn't actually see the goal, but I obviously have really played on the Chelsea clean sheet here, kind of captaining Tosin. Which, looking back on it, I don't know why. I did have Mark captain for a long time, but I changed it. I'm actually gonna put these numbers in. So Tosin got 65. What did Vega get? 91. Wow. Vegas, I can't believe I missed the ball with that. I should really be captain in Vega. It's kind of like the no-brainer captain, to be honest. So at the moment, yeah, I mean Dragoson's only on to maybe score 56 or so. So we'll see how that goes. How much did Carney? Carney definitely didn't score that high, I know. 51, I had 64. So a bit of an underperformance from him. Obviously got subbed off as well, so yeah, Jorgensen, bit of an underperformance from him, obviously conceding. Yeah, Van der Ven probably won't play either, so that lineup's probably already dead anyways. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yep, that's fun. They're all playing. Lovely. Alright. Where was I? Kuiper, Skov Olsen, and then Traore 60%. So Wrench is 60, Traore 60, Lozano probably not playing by the looks of it. Fernandez looks injured. You probably have to risk Wrench or Traore. Wrench has been injured. Traore is like definitely gonna. Don't know. You probably go Traore, to be honest, just purely based on the fact that he could have, even if he doesn't start, he could come off the bench. Probably captain. Probably captain De Kuiper, because he's a great scorer, of course. And then we have one more lineup, which is going to be a contender classic team, which I don't think he has much of a. Yeah, I seem to remember him not having the best of picks. Favourable fixture and at home, always go for him. No choice there. Just want to go for a high L15. L5 picks itself, and then you're probably going to have another midfielder who. I mean, this guy looks like he's on to start, right? So go for him. Kalik. Oh, actually, or should we go with this man? Nah, he's away. Let's go for him. And then who would you captain? Probably you probably need a really big captain. So the man at home. Nice. Alright, Jacob, up next. How did the Sassy score then? Yeah, I think everyone got the wrong captain by the looks of things. Nathan also captained the Sassy. And he got 68, yeah, not ideal. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, send this to Yawn. Hello Yawn, how you doing, mate? I just done your lineups, Yawn, and I'll send them to you on Twitter. I think the contender one's a bit up for debate, maybe. But your first challenger team looks sick. Yeah, I'd say your first challenger team, yeah, looks really good. The extra position in your contender team is like, same with, so your extra position in your contender team and your second, so Kalik, I'm not too sure, don't know much about him to be honest with you, and Traore's sort of like you're gonna have to wait and see like who's more on to play him or like, because they're both 60%, you probably just go with whichever one is, like, if Wrench jumps up to like 70 or 80%, then I'd definitely be picking him. Even if I think I'd rather have Wrench, but I picked Traore in there just because I know Wrench is coming back from an injury, so they're obviously if he's not fully fit, he's definitely not going to play. Whereas Traore is fully fit, so he's at least coming off the bench. It's like a little bit less risky in my mind. But yeah, I think Wrench is definitely a better pick if he is fit, but I don't know too much about that situation. So if you think that you know, or maybe you can look more into it, look more into Divine Wrench's injury and when he's due back and things like that, and probably make a decision based on whatever comes out, probably a press conference or something within the next day or two. Been a while since I've seen my predictions actually happen. I've captained Mudryk, so that was a rip. Yeah, I think most people got their captain wrong, to be honest, so you're not the only one. The fact I had Dewsbury Hall, Gooey, and Neto in another lineup is annoying. Annoyed me the most. Because they're all split. Yeah, I think. Well, I wouldn't. You can't really blame yourself for the Neto one. Yeah, no problem, Yawn. I hope you have a good weekend, mate. Let me know how they get on for you. Yeah, I think Neto, you can't really blame yourself. The Neto and Mudryk situation, I mean, I wouldn't really be blaming yourself for that. That's just kind of like one of them. That's the kind of the the thing you live and die by on sorare. Yeah, Dewsbury Hall and Gooey. I mean, they were. I'm surprised you've not put them in the, in a good lineup. Because if I had Dewsbury Hall, I probably would have captained him. I don't know. I don't know what he scored in the end, but yeah, oh yeah. I mean, yeah, easy to say in hindsight, but if I did own a Dewsbury Hall, I probably would have been the person I would have liked to captain the most in this team. Obviously, Vega scored higher than him, but yeah, just feel like he's going to be playing with that like sort of point to prove. Same with Vega, really, like trying to get in the first team. So, but obviously, yeah, easy to say in hindsight. That's the pain of sorare sometimes. It's like you look back on it and you just full with regret. That's why I like. So how I do my personal ones now is through these spreadsheets, and that's why I don't really have as much regret when my lineup goes bad, because I'm like, statistically it should have been like this, so, and the fact it isn't is just sort of like a is what it is kind of thing. So yeah, this is the sort of sheet that I use to build mine. And yeah, like statistically, Jorgensen and Tosin were like the two best scorer or most likely to score well, and that's obviously assuming they got the clean sheet bonus, but they didn't. So here's what it is. That's just part of it. You can only do so much work on paper before obviously it's a football match. So Jose Sa looks like he might be out of the squad, eh? Let's have a look, see what. Yeah, Sam Johnstone back in. The man that is terrible with his feet is back in, apparently. Interesting. Very interesting. I knew Mudryk wouldn't play top. Chelsea journalist was saying he wouldn't play. Yeah, fair enough. Gooey went under 23, and yeah, that's rough. That's rough, Nathan. I would do. I would do a sheet, so the problem is I simply don't have time. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. That is fair enough. It does take a while to do the sheets, so I don't blame you. Right. So Jacob, we have got Fraser Forster, who has been your best goalkeeper pick for a while now, so go with him. Obviously, your only other choice is against Liverpool. You're not doing that, and then Jose Sa's probably not playing, so it's kind of like a no-brainer for the first team. Kukurea. Livramento, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, he's not been playing well recently anyway, so it's easy to not pick him. Fixture's great, but with Trippier potentially being back, I'm not fully convinced on that pick. Obviously, the lineup's not out yet, but I probably wouldn't go Livramento. Maybe throw him into an under 23, but Yeah, Kukurea is definitely your best pick. Estupiñán's a very good pick. 8 Nori is decent. Um, yeah, I think no brainer to go with Kukurea here. Even though he obviously, kind of costed you last time, but it's just part of it, man. You gotta trust in him. You gotta let him prove his worth in your club. Give him another chance. Ayari, pretty sure he'll be on to play. Yeah, 60%, so not as nailed as you'd like in a first team. How's Lavia looking? I'm assuming he's not in, but no. Midfield's looking a little bit. Ooh, Kamara might have saved you here if he's playing. Lineups aren't out yet for Villa. Very short on midfield options. Andreas Pereira against Liverpool. It's not ideal again. 60. Oh, midfield's a little bit weak, Jacob. Not ideal. Yeah. Kovacic is back, you said, right? Is he gonna? Maybe not yet. Maybe a bit too early for Kovacic, maybe. Especially with this is considered a big game. Well, it technically is a big game now, right? Like, you've got Man City who are having a stinker against Man U who just are stinkers. So, yeah. Tricky. Jacob Ramsey should be back soon. Really? He's been out for a bit now. Casemiro don't like it. You probably go to Yari, but I mean, I wouldn't expect him to score too crazy. João Pedro's a great pick, but it's not in season. Iwobi has been great recently. Pedro Neto suspended. Probably an. Bro, they're classic. That's annoying. Damn, you got a tough pick, but you kind of have to go Iwobi because you can't pick Pedro because he's classic. Noni would be a great pick as well, but it's classic. Barnes. Yeah, I'm not too convinced he's gonna play that many minutes. But it is against his old club, so maybe, and it's at St James's. I reckon you probably take the risk on Barnes actually. I mean, the team's not ideal anyways. Like, Iwobi is probably the smart choice, but Barnes against his old club at St James's, they might give him the start. Who knows? Gordon's definitely going to play. That's the thing. Gordon's 100% playing. Isak's nearly 100% playing. It's just that last position where I'm assuming Murphy's going to start, so it's actually kind of hard to pick, can't I? Do you risk it? Because even Barnes off the bench could be good. Honestly, I'd take Barnes because even off the bench he's gonna do well. So probably take that. And then here's definitely gonna be a defender. Between Estupiñán is definitely a shout. 70%, but I reckon he's probably pretty nailed. Estupiñán, I feel like he's a really vocal point for Brighton. I'll probably go that, and I'll probably go. God, put your trust in Mark. He's gonna come good. You know what I mean? And then the second team, probably Leno. Now you can have a classic card here, but do you really wanna? Yeah, midfield's gonna be a bit rough. You're probably forced to go. Kamara if he plays, but Onana could be back now, so might be a bit of a risk. But yeah, I wouldn't put too much, like, because here you could put a really good classic card like Pedro or Madueke, but I would save them for a better lineup because I don't think this lineup's going to be. It's not worth throwing them. You know what I mean? Feel like I put them in under 23s. They've got great fixtures, both pretty much nailed to play. So I'll probably use Madueke and Pedro in better lineups. And then maybe just just is Jorginho going to play? You might as well just throw him in. To be fair, if he is actually going to play, 60%, yeah, sure. Might as well try and get some yield from Jorginho. Yeah, I'd probably do that to be fair, and then probably give the armband to Iwobi because you need a massive game for that to get anything. Hopefully, it gets a box for you though. Line up like that. So you got two under 23 lineups. So maybe how many forwards do you have actually? So we got Pedro, Ndoi, Madueke, Rodrigo. How's Rodrigo looking? Oh wow. Okay. Jorginho wants to play, yeah, apparently. Yep. Um it's always Villa and Newcastle. Yeah, they're always late. You are right. They are always late. I'd probably you can double forward to be fair, Rodrigo and like mm, yeah, I'd say you do Pedro, Madueke, and then I mean you could double Rodrigo. So like double attacking both is a little bit risky, but if it works, then way, you know what I mean. Um, Garcia, Bass, and then you got Hato for the other team, right? You do have Hato, yeah. And then I'll probably go. Oh, your midfielders stink, Jacob. Oh, this is so annoying, bro. Your midfielders stink. All of them stink. Oh, you probably have to go Fermin, but this is frustrating. Is Kang In Lee on to start? No. Uh, this is pain. Um, probably go Fermin off the bench if you're lucky. And then maybe I'll probably put Noni in this one, and then Captain Noni, and then you want to go João Pedro for sure, and then probably just Rodrigo again to be fair. Or you could, I mean, your defenders are probably pretty good. I mean, you've definitely got Hato. Definitely goes in. Don't even have to look at the rest. But who's your other defenders? Oh, Sufjan's got a great game as well. But you probably still going Rodrigo to be fair. That Real Madrid team is so capable of scoring so many. You probably captain Rodrigo in this one as well to be fair. And then you've got Maxime, and then your midfielders are just honking. So you probably go. I may just spin a wheel, honestly. Lavia, if you think he'll come off the bench, who knows? Spin a wheel, Jacob. Boom. And then you probably got champion. Maybe if you've got a champion, what's your midfielders for champion? Ooh, maybe you actually prioritize. Because you got Zubimendi and Chan. I probably wouldn't even. Nah, you know what? I'd bin that. I'd bin them if you've got two better midfielders in champion anyway. So assuming you've got goalkeepers for it, like you got Skorupski. Yeah. This is smarter. Smarter to put him in here. Chan's got a great fixture. Double check he's playing. Ooh. Yeah, he's centre back. That's all good. Then you want to put like probably Madueke in here, and then Neto in the other one, and then surely they turn it around as well. Orban in there. Zubimendi you save for the second lineup. Albiol's playing, he's on start for sure. He'll probably go Albiol, he's not a bad scorer to be fair. And then you captain Madueke for sure. And then I'd probably go, would you go Champ Classic maybe? Nah, fixture's not good enough for that. And this one you go Garcia, Bass. I mean, that's fine, I don't mind that. And then a Rodrigo captain with Pedro. Or you could go Hato, double stack. Yeah, I'd go with that actually. And then you've got Pedro, who you could probably make your in-season Prem team a bit better with. Yeah, let's put him in there. Seems a bit more... No, sorry, wrong one. That's fine. This one, could probably put Pedro there. Take Jorginho out and put in... Who did I just have there? Awobi. Bosh. Yeah. And then... Sufjan's got a good fixture. He's on score well. I think he'll do alright. I don't know. Midfielders are just all over the gaff. Rodrigo, and then the Bosch probably. Yeah. Or Livramento. Livramento's not been scoring that well recently. Whereas I feel like the Bosch is a good scorer, especially when he scores well. He probably Sufjan. Maybe Rodrigo actually. I feel like Rodrigo's on for a good game. You could double captain him. Pretty sure you captain him in this team, yeah. Right. Or maybe you could change that and then go for Hato. And then... Do we have enough for another team? Yes, we've got one more lineup in us with the worst midfield of all time. This one's going to be at the leftovers. Jorginho. Thiago, I don't know if he plays. Marlon, is he on to play? Yeah, probably throw Marlon in there. And then last player, Zubimendi for sure. Probably captain Zubimendi as well. Is Zubimendi not under 23? Am I tripping? Am I tripping there? Why is he not showing up then? Because he goes in the first under 23 team. If he is. Zubimendi should be under 23, no? Wait. Zubimendi. No, he's not. Ugh. The hell? Since when? Perhaps not. Alright. There we go. Ooh. He's 25. Bruh. Does not feel 25, does he? Bit of a mad one. Bit of a mad one. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Alright. Next. Sunmosh. No. Maxime already. What a sausage. What change have we had to Valencia? Update. Nothing that important. All Villarreal has had a change as well. Baena and Pino still good. That's all I really care about. Ooh, Cardona. Oh, he's not under 23. Damn it. Damn, he doesn't actually score that well, to be honest. What else are we going to check? Oh yeah, Prem. Nah, still no Villa and Newcastle. Well, gonna riot. Let's riot. Let's riot. BPL in season and under 23. Verbruggen. Yeah, you just got Man City and Man U. What a weird gallery. Where he's got both Manchester clubs and they're playing against each other. I mean, Roy Gavardio just because I love him, but I mean, how nailed is he? Yeah, he's nailed. Probably at the minute he'd be better off entering this under 23. Saka. Yeah, I mean, have you got a Palmer? Yeah, fucking hell. What a gallery. And then I mean, it's kind of like a bro. This free is just such a joke to have, honestly. Um, yeah, probably go with that. But then Gavardio kind of contradicts the Bruno, so maybe. I mean, you don't really want to put. Yeah, you don't really have another player that kind of works. So I'd probably just go with this and hope that Bruno does well without the DA. Probably captain Palmer. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like a no-brainer, to be honest. Oh shit, move that down a little bit because I'm leaning back. Did Mama bang his head or something? Where is he? Oh yeah, he I actually caught that one very early. Yeah, he's definitely out, Mamardashvili. It was confirmed earlier on this week because I was looking at the guy Wait, I haven't checked how much he is now, but when I checked, he was like £3, and I was thinking like, for a goalkeeper for champion, but he's only gonna probably play like 3 or 4 games, might be worth it. But yeah, how much is he now? Yeah, still £3. I think he'll probably go up when people realise that he's gonna be the player playing. But I was thinking £3 for someone he's probably gonna play like 2 or 3 games. It's not too bad, I guess, but personally, I'm just not gonna bother. Um, but yeah, if you need a champion goalkeeper, I mean, he's decent. He plays international as well, so um, yeah, he played last season at Rayo Vallecano, and he done okay. Obviously, in a decent league for goalkeepers as well, so not a bad pickup if you need one. But personally, my gallery's okay for goalkeepers. I mean, I don't know. To be fair, I could put him in here and then put Stefano in the under 23s because obviously Bursik's been dropped now. So yeah, might be a smart thing to do. But I'm just gonna see. I might just have one less lineup this weekend. I'm not too bothered, to be fair. Um, yeah, I'll probably just rather have one less thing than pay for him. To be fair. Um, Means another lineup for me if I have that goalkeeper from international ages ago. Yeah. Oh, you have him already. Nice. I'm thinking of taking a punt on Verbruggen because I need another goalkeeper, but I need to sell to buy, and the market is rough. Yeah, selling right now. I mean, market credits has kind of killed. Is killing the market at the moment, in my opinion, because like most people have market credits, therefore whatever, like let's just say this Digne, right? Like if Sorare is selling Digne at £5, you have to be selling him at under half price on the secondary market because most people, like let's just say me, I want a Digne, right? Yeah, I mean this guy's doing a good job because what would you rather? Would you rather pay, what I mean, £2.50 or £2.73? You know what I mean? You'll obviously rather just buy now at half price. So I think the market credits is really killing the secondary market. So yeah, like Digne now, for him to sell a public offer would have to be like £2.50, and I'm assuming no one's buying because there's not one up for £2.50. So like here, yeah, £2.50, and the rest are going for £5. Makes sense, don't it? Makes sense. So yeah, if you're trying to sell your cards and you're actually trying to sell them, you need to look to see what Sorare is selling for and just do it under half price because that's the thing is like I think a lot of people at the minute are complaining because say for example here like they'll list their Digne like I think this is why people are complaining right because they'll list their Digne now for let's just say £2.60, and then they'll be like, oh, why is my Digne not selling? Because no one, if someone wants a Digne, they're just going to buy him for cheaper, £2.40 off Sorare, you know what I mean? And then, you get that uproar of people being like, oh, I can't sell my cards, the market's dead, the game's shit. Well, it's not really, it's just, would you buy a Digne? Like, would you buy a Digne for £2.60 if you could just buy it from Sorare, which gives you more benefit from buying it from Sorare, because obviously you get the collection bonus and things like that, and you obviously get tickets and stuff like that as well. Like, you just would buy from Sorare. It just makes so much more sense because obviously you get the tickets for rivals, and then they're doing this promo as well, which is incentivizes you to buy from Sorare as well. So yeah, the market's just a bit of a it's changed. The dynamic of it's changed because of the amount of market credits being given out right now. But yeah, oh my god. Oh, look at that name. Sunmush hit his nail on the head. Oh, that's a good team name. I like that one. Bruno could score pretty well at St James's. I mean, yeah, you don't have another choice. I don't know why I'm yapping. Pretty simple gallery this, isn't it? Like, not really much debate. The teams kind of pick themselves, to be honest. Yeah, you probably gamble on the on the Man City domination, even though, yeah, I mean, is that gonna happen? Who knows? Um, what's your other choice? I mean, Ahmad not really bothered. Nah, maybe Mainu, but Dwight McNeil, maybe. I mean, not really that bothered either. Good player, but probably rather go with this, to be fair. Who would you captain? Probably Gordon. But then, yeah, he kind of doesn't work, does it? Because you have Hermansen. And Onana doesn't really work either. It's a bit of a rough one, isn't it? Probably go Onana, I guess. I mean, your galleries are this game week is definitely not favourable for you, Sunmush. You got a bit of a mixture of just clusterfuck, really. Under 23s. Hello, Thomas. How you doing? What you got for the Villa stack then? Unfortunately, there's not a predicted Aston Villa team yet. So off the top of my head, I'm gonna guess if it's only Aston Villa, I'll probably go Emmy. Um, um, it's a tough one. Probably Consa. Emmy, Consa, Tillemans picks himself. Um, then probably Watkins. And then Onana if he's back. I'll probably go with that. But yeah, it's kind of hard without the predicted lineup because obviously you never really know. But yeah, I have a ton of new specials from this promo, and they don't seem to have higher value, which is very annoying. Yeah, I feel like because they don't really have a purpose yet, right? Like there's no demand for um a special card at the moment, so therefore they're not going to have a higher value. That's how the market really works, isn't it? So yeah, it's probably why, mate. You have to wait for there to be a reason for people to buy them, you know. I guess there is like specials on the way, but I really feel like people don't really care until they actually need the card. Like, you know, I think it's in one of these specials. Maybe it's in this week where you need a special card or something. Is it? I don't know, but yeah, until the deadline of that, I'm assuming they're not really going to go up, or they don't really have a purpose, to be honest, other than collection value. Which, because of the amount of cards you're buying from sorare, doesn't really matter as much anymore. Yada yada yada. When you get the chance, can you send me Lil Moves? You can just look right now on stream because I can't be asked to send it to you. There you go. That's the Wolves one. So Ain't Nori definitely playing, Cunha definitely playing, Larson, Andre, Laminas. Surprised he's only 70%. Maybe he's picked up an injury of some sort. Doyle, interesting as well. Totti, Doherty, Santiago, Semedo, and then Johnstone. Ah, because Gomez is suspended, that's why. There you go. And then, who else did you want? Lil. Lil's not out yet, unfortunately. Let me just finish off this man's lineups. Oh, that is unfortunate. Ligament tear. Oof, he looked decent as well. I've been looking at him a few times. Rigo Diallo. And then... probably do that, sir. There goes Samash. That's what I'd do with your gallery. Right. Now we are on to... he was raging after that game. Fighting his own teammates. Oh yeah, Lamina. Yeah, that's what it was. Sorry, I had to remind myself. I was like, what? Why is he only 17? With Lamina's antics after the game, he could be a risk of being dropped also. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Doyle needs to progress faster in the midfield. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Wolves are in a bit of a sticky situation at the minute. This is an absolute must-win game for them. Otherwise, I think the manager's already out the door, to be honest. But yeah, and it's not going to be easy against this Ipswich side. I mean, Schmodox, Delap, Hutchinson, Chaplin, Kajus coming into the mix maybe. Morsey, they've got a really good side, to be honest. They're developing a really nice side. I think Ipswich, if they can stay up and build from this team, they could do some damage. Because I mean, this front three is very strong. Chaplin's very good as well. Morsey's just what you want in that sort of box to box like midfielder. Great fullbacks. Yeah, I think it's a good team. Obviously, if they just had a better sort of DM to go alongside Morsey, and obviously the keeper situation's a bit naff, but I mean, it's a pretty good team. I can't lie. Why is Muric only 60? Any notes? There's a real chance Muric might lose his spot. Another error. Yeah, he's just a bit shit. To be honest, he is a bit shit. Yeah. Muric is a bit shit. And they got a great manager as well, Ipswich. So I think if they manage to stay up, they could do. They could really seriously build from this team. Like Kajus as well. He looks decent. I reckon he needs a bit more. He needs to get a bit more time on the field. I don't know whether he's been injured or whatever it is. I don't know, but at Napoli he looked alright. So yeah, this Wolves team is just shit in it. It's just Cunha and Ainori. Shout out the ice cream man. Still find it funny the only win they have this season was against Spurs. Yeah, but that's just Spurs, isn't it? Spurs are just fucking, same as Newcastle this season. Just they play to their opponents. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs somehow lose to Southampton, and they play next week against Man City or whatever, and then just go and win. It's just like, bro, so weird, isn't it? So weird. Same with Newcastle, playing Leicester. On paper, this should be one of my best weekends on sorare, because even Villa's got a decent-ish game against Nottingham Forest, but just with how Newcastle and Spurs are playing, it's so weird. It's like as soon as they play an easy team, they just all play shit, and then they play a good team, and they're like, oh yeah, let's actually try or something. Fucking bit weird, but yeah. Yeah. Do we have any other requests? If anyone wants to see any teams, or lineups or whatever, then let me know in chat now. And I'll have a little look for you. Diamonde. I need to check for the under 23 stuff. That's what I need to do. Diamonde. Not announced yet. Lennon Miller. He's obviously going to be on to start, I'm assuming. Let's have a look. 100%, of course he is. Who else? 41.67. 19.5. Nice. These should be a decent game. And then Yuri Riga. I don't think their one's been changed yet. Oh, no. I always forget where 20 Eredivisie is, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think that's been done yet. No, I think he said, yeah, after the game. Riga just got injured. Nice, decent, very good. That's what you like to see, isn't it? Reckon Forest take Villa. They have been really good this season, defensively, but yeah, good. So Villa have been very good defensively as well, so yeah. Not sure how bad it is, but it's right, yeah, rough. If you want to look at my yeah, I can do, Nathan. Yeah, if I was to quickly predict off the top of my head the games, I'm gonna say Arsenal Everton at Arsenal, probably 3-1 Arsenal. Liverpool probably weird one actually. I'm probably gonna say like 4-0 to be honest. It's either gonna be a absolute nah. This Liverpool team is just too strong in it. It's too strong. Like maybe I could see a draw, but Fulham have to be on fire. Fulham have been good recently, but yeah, I just don't see a way. This Liverpool side is just very good, especially at Anfield. Newcastle, fucking flip a coin. Who fucking knows? Either 17-0 Newcastle or 14-0 Leicester, one or the other. Then Wolves Ipswich. I'm actually gonna go a bit cheeky here and say 1-0 Ipswich. And then they sack Mr. O'Neill. Forest Villa, probably gonna say like 2-2, 1-1, something like that. Brighton Palace, gonna go Brighton 3-0. Absolute shit on them. City, Man U, probably the only team in the league City can actually beat right now. So I'm actually gonna say City just somehow fucking start playing well. Win probably like 2-0, 2-1. Chelsea probably 1-1. Don't know why. Think they're gonna have a stinker. Tottenham somehow 3-1, and then West Ham, Bournemouth probably a stinky. Actually no, I reckon Bournemouth win this. Probably 2-0, 1-0. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look at Nathan's lineups. Nathan. See, like here, Nathan, would you be interested in doing an underdog team? Because Robert Sanchez is prime for this comp. Robert Sanchez is prime for this comp, bro. I'm tempted to put more Robert Sanchez in, you know? Could you be tempted? Wait, no way you can put Bass. Nah. Wait, what? No way you can put Bass in there, right? That's gotta be cap. Because I'm looking at mine, yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, I might fuck around and run this. Honestly, Sanchez is tempting. Can I put? See, my defenders, I pretty much have to go Tino. Yeah, I pretty much have to go Tino. Gray's on to play, so Gray. That's what's making me want to do this. What are you guys thinking? Are you guys doing the underdog? Honestly, I didn't even look at the underdog. I just don't have the keepers. That's the problem, bro. But I'm telling you that underdog might be a sleeper comp. It could be a sleeper comp because, like, it's just burgers, isn't it? Like, look at these are just burger lineup. You know what I mean? I might just fuck around and do a little underdog special. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Would you be interested? Just throw in like you could throw your Tino in there. You know what I mean? Don't know, man. I've just been thinking about it. I don't know, man. I might do it. I might do it. Who knows? Anyway, Premier League. Because like you could just throw a little Matt Sells in there. You know what I mean? Like Matt Sells actually fits. Look, he's L15, bro. You could. Who knows? Yeah, I'd probably go with. I mean, kind of have to go Sanchez. I mean, he's so shit though, isn't he? But I mean, for his once in a blue moon good score. I mean, kind of tempted to still go Emmy. Can't lie. Do you go better keeper or better fixture? That's a tough one, isn't it? I'll probably just go because Embuemo is a cooker. So is Jan Wisser. Hmm. Oh, I don't know actually. It's between Emmy and Sanchez for sure. Tough one. Up the Reds, Berg is, but Sander Berge has been on it recently. Lately though, yeah, what a player. Honestly, didn't even look at under noob comment, but what even is the comp lol? It's so you have to have under 45 L15 and that's it. It's a classic comp. I mean, pretty much any players that have just been playing shit for you, you can just throw in here and they might actually get you something. But because obviously a lot of the Newcastle boys have not been playing that well recently, I can actually like throw like this is actually a decent-ish squad. You know what I mean? Considering everyone has to be under 45. So yeah, I might actually throw this one out. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, tough decision between Sanchez and Emmy. It's a decision I've got to make this weekend as well, for sure. Um, but yeah, I'll probably probably say Sanchez, but I mean, fucking who knows? Who knows, mate? Who knows? Buddy Shield wants to play. I'm pretty sure that goes well. They sort of play well. They probably go together, don't they? Pretty nicely. He's actually only 60%. Malagusto's more nailed. Probably go Malagusto then, to be fair. Plus you can use Badiashil in I like Malagusto though. I think he's a good pick. Who else have you got to pick between? Robertson. It's not been played. It's not really had the season. Robertson. I mean, he could be on for a good game. Gavardiol could be as well. Pedro Porro. Always love a Pedro Porro shout. I feel like I would probably put these two together though. Maybe not in the first team. Maybe this is like second team vibes together. And then you probably want like maybe an Emmy. Oh, Gavardia. Oh, them three are just so good. That's a tough decision, isn't it? I'll probably say Gavardia though. Don't know. just something telling me Guardiola. Then we got some Chelsea boys. Caicedo always on, Enzo in good form. Caicedo's like such a player. I feel like Enzo's he's on fire right now, but I feel like Caicedo's just still a better pick. Bruno obviously there, not too interested by him. Curtis Jones, alright shout. I'd probably go Caicedo. I just think he is just a great football player, so hard to not pick him. Curtis Jones is actually on to play, to be fair to him. Probably go, and then you've got Salah, probably go with the Sanchez and Gusto. Isak at St James's, he loves a goal at St James's, don't he? I'll probably say probably Diaz. Madueke. Wow, you've got some. Wait, you've actually got some. You got some hard decisions to make, man. It's always a good thing, like, it's always a good thing for a manager though, like having too many good picks. And this is why I have this spreadsheet, because if I was, this is why I have it, because it gives me sort of like rough ratings as to what they would score. And I know that, like, say here you have so many choices and you're going to kick yourself no matter what, because whoever you pick, it's so unlikely that you put the best scorers all in the same lineup. That's why I'm like, oh, just put it in a spreadsheet, get a rating. Then if they do shit, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I don't know. It's so tough because they're all good players. Like, even you're not even looking at players like Kulusevski when you've got players like Isak Diaz and all that. Like, but Kulusevski could easily be the best scorer out of all of these. You know what I mean? So it is it's a really tough decision to make. But it's probably in my head between Diaz and Isak. And I'm gonna go. Is this a DA? Yeah. Is this with a DA? Yeah, I'll probably go Isak. But that's a tough decision, man. That is a tough decision. I can't lie. Yeah. Good luck with that one. Enzo's probably the obvious one. I think most people would probably put Enzo into this, but I'm not really too confident. Pedro Porro. On a bit of a weird one, I kind of want to go Pedro Porro. Curtis Jones is a good shout. Oh, mate. Bro, such a headache, Nathan. Such a headache. I love how your view is I have a lot, and I feel I don't have enough at time. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you do have a lot of very good players, and you're saying that you think the opposite, but I feel like if you want to win Premier League, you have to have that sort of like Bruno, Saka, Palmer, and then just the right goalkeeper and defender. But I just think that's such a boring way to play sorare, man. Just like fucking grow up, you know what I mean? So I like your gallery because it doesn't have the obvious, you know what I mean? But I'll probably go with this, and honestly, depends if you're trying to. Oh, such a headache, man. I'd go with that. Maybe Caicedo could be captain. Um, yeah, and I've already sort of built the second team in my head. To be honest. And it's gonna be yeah, and then it's gonna be yeah, and then it's gonna be oh no, the classic. Damn. Okay. That's like the three. I was gonna put Bruno in there, but obviously he's classic. So you probably. I don't know why. I just think Enzo's probably due a bad game because he's just. How long can you keep that form up? You know. Um. I'm probably going with that to be honest. Very easy to put Enzo in this lineup though. If you wanted, you probably captain Salah's kind of like a no-brainer. Um. And then this one, I mean, you can sort of who's the best keeper here? I don't like that game for Palace. Definitely don't like that game for Everton. And Onana's just Onana. Muric only 60%, having some stinkers. Sells. Oh, wow. Sells. That's probably the only one that I kind of like, but he's just so shit as well, isn't he? Third goalkeeper's gonna stink. Yeah, I'd probably go Sells, honestly, because like Henderson's good, but I don't rate that fixture at all. Pickford is just yeah. I mean, he's gonna get peppered. Clean sheet is just not gonna happen. Could still score good, but clean sheet isn't happening. Onana is just fucking. I mean, if you want to put him in goal, go for it, but not feel, doesn't fill me with confidence. Muric, maybe. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna play. I like that fixture though. Um, and yeah, I mean, Nottingham at home, probably just the best team. Villa are obviously good as well, but going forward, they're not always the greatest. So yeah. Um, I still need the stars, but no way I've got the mentality to whack £500 on. Yeah, yeah, they're expensive, aren't they? Only got classic Salah and Bruno because they were £30 each at the time. Yeah, they're cheap, very cheap to be fair for them. Henderson is the M25 Derby. He's due to ball out. You think so? Yeah, I mean, if you think so, go for it. But I don't know. For me, I only see one result there, and that's Brighton winning. I mean, that could be me being naive, but yeah, I reckon Brighton walk that game. To be honest. Um, right. Let me just have a quick look at. Oh my God, stinker. How is this man performing? This guy, he's not doing too great. Okay, interesting. I want to keep an eye out for this man. I feel like he could be a little cooker. Who knows? Man U shit as always. Yep, valid. And other lineups out for um. I need a Dragoson masterclass, guys. I'm 27th at the minute, so not doing too bad. But I need Dragoson just to fucking score an overhead kick. Take that. To be fair, I would take that. Yeah. Obviously, loads of games still to be played, but yeah. I think Van der Ven's out though, so yeah, this lineup's dead because I don't think Van der Ven will play. Which is actually really lucky because last minute I swapped Van der Ven for Adarabeo, and I would never have done that if it wasn't for my lovely spreadsheet. So yeah, shout out the spreadsheet, to be honest. Very lucky I put Van der Ven in with these ones because that was a last minute shout and that would have killed. Van der Ven's in this one as well, so I need Brennan to have a game to make sure I don't get relegated. Because for Philogene did not play, which is not good. So I need these two to save me from relegation, please, thanks. Yeah. Saliba's a good shout. Could go Timber and Saliba. Not bad. I'd definitely go Timber. This one, I mean, yeah, definitely Enzo. Semenyo could tell Lopetegui a new one. Diaz, kind of hard to not pick. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Semenyo. And then Saliba. And then Semenyo is going to fry. Okay. Yes, Beat. Bass and Hato definitely go in the same lineup. No brainer. Hato's so good. I'm captaining Hato in this team as well. Reckon Hato's on for a banger. Then Leopold's been fucking cooking recently. What a great purchase that is. Congrats on that one. Signs, bit of a tough game for Norwich, but yeah, he's not been looking too good recently either. Cluj, maybe. Anderson, not too bad of a pick. Paxton Aronson. Lennon Miller. Oh, I'll probably say in Bishop as well. Wow. Probably say between Aronson and Miller. Is that a DA? No. That has to be Paxton, doesn't it? Been so good recently. Kind of hard to not pick him. And then Cherky's the man on fire. Malik Fofana, Brown. Probably Jackson, to be honest. Yeah, that's a pretty good team. I'd probably captain. Yeah, that's a pretty good under 23 team. Can't lie. Under 23s is ropes this week. Fixtures are rough. I mean, this is a really good. That's a really good team. Maybe a second team might not be as good, but that's a really good under 23 team right there, in my opinion. Then I'd probably go. Do you have the Bosch? Probably go with Lamens, but yeah, Badia Shield. He's on to play. The Kuiper you have, and the Kuiper's 60%. Badia Shield's also 60%, but I'm pretty sure Badia Shield's gonna play because he didn't play this midweek, and Tosin did. And Tosin's like the only other one that might like play ahead of him in my opinion. So yeah, I'd probably go with Badia Shield. Great fixture as well, so if you do get it right, then it's going to pay dividends for sure. Borgia signs at home, sure. Ryan Cherky against PSG, maybe. Yeah, I'd probably go. I don't know if Brennan's injured or not, but yeah, Madueke for sure. Then you want maybe Leopold. Is he on to play for sure? Yeah, I mean he just scores so well, doesn't he? Probably go with this. Probably captain Noni. Yeah, I don't think that's that bad to be honest with you. I mean they're both pretty decent. Both pretty decent lineups. Trafford. Yeah. I mean Norwich good. So Burnley though. Yeah, I'll probably go Trafford, but the other goalkeeper's decent. Tino could be on for a game. Udogie might get a rest. De Kuiper 60%. Kierkegaard has got an okay fixture, I believe. Let's have a look. What have I got for Kierkegaard? 57. It's not bad. It's not bad. Actually, I'm gonna go with Kierkegaard. L15. Let's go for a Cluj. Haven't used him yet. L5, Cherky, and then yeah, I'll probably go with him, sure. And Captain Rayan, actually nah. Let's go with the boy Valentine. There you go, sir. That's what I'd go with. Very tough decisions this week, though, for sure, in the Premier League fixtures. I think at under 23s, pretty much picked the fucking goddamn mouse is so shit. Under 23s is good though, in my opinion. I think like definitely this one. Wow, that's gonna be a cooker. Maybe you could argue Noni instead of Jackson. I mean, down to your opinion, because obviously Noni's gonna get subbed off. Jackson's probably more likely to score, but I think I rate Noni probably more than Jackson personally. I mean, you're the Chelsea fan, so I'll let you decide on that one. But yeah. Um, then do the underdog with the rest will be the strat. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. But I don't think the underdog's properly showing for you. Um, underdog because I don't. Yeah, I feel like this guy you definitely put in, but he's not. His L15 isn't under thingy, so I don't know why. I mean, based off of, I'm just gonna go based off of this. Maybe you take, because like Henderson is not. Let's have a look. I don't know why sorare is showing these players. I don't think they actually. Yeah, like that, he would not be allowed. You know what I mean? I don't know why sorare is not. It's not showing it properly. You know what I mean? It's showing it as if it's like a cap thing, but it's not. It's L15. So you would have to use like yeah, Petrovic works. Oh no, does he? 45? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's lower, so he should be. And then so 44 and lower. Probably have like Pau Torres could have a good game. Munoz, not too, but I'd probably go Pau Torres to be honest. And then Archie Gray's on start. Hutchinson could have a good game. I'd probably go Conrad Lima. Is he gonna play? Ooh, 60% probably wouldn't go there. I'll probably go Hutchinson to be honest. And then oh, Rogers just over. Damn, Ismaili Sarr is your only one you can really go for. Yeah, so you kind of have to go Sarr. And then who's like the best? It's like such a scuffed team, but could actually get you something. You know what I mean? Yates. I mean, he's probably. I mean, he's not really who you want 90% on to play though. Yates potentially. Mitchell maybe. Luke Browers. Never heard of him, but he's playing PSV, so not really. Um, maybe Munoz. Oh, you got some tough decisions here for sure again, but is Belieber 44? Wait, what? 44? Oh my god, yeah, go Belieber. Chillin'. Is he 44? I don't know. I'll probably go with that though, and I'll probably captain. You kind of need a if you want to win it and get the big prizes, you kind of have to go with like an attacker. Pator is not really gonna work. Maybe a Belieber or a Mari. Gosh, that's probably what I'd do. Yeah, lineups are a bit scuffed to be honest. My options are very limited, but it's worth. Yeah, yeah. It's well, trust me. That yeah, I'd definitely throw a couple of if you've got the goalkeepers, I'd definitely throw a couple of punts at that at the underdog comp for sure. Why not, man? Especially because you're only going to be competing against other L40 like very low L15s. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, yeah, definitely a decent shout to go for them. Yeah, let me see if I can update my spreadsheet anymore. If not, then I'll be ending the stream. No orcs there. Eureka, no. Galatasaray. Has that one been announced yet? Nope. And for my one, I think I just need, yeah. Oh, maybe I could do the. His bonds have been announced. Surely they have. Monza. Yes, they have. 90. So, 9. Oh, no, we're not wanting to. 90. 3125. 3125. And clean sheet. 33. Nice. Alright, so then we just need Newcastle, Villa. Newcastle, Villa. Newcastle, Villa, QPR, maybe? They've been done now. Let's have a look. Nope, no QPR. Oh. Newcastle, Villa. I think all my midfielders are Newcastle, Villa, which is just not what you want, to be honest. Yeah, just need all Newcastle and Villa pretty much. Which is fine. Lancashire's probably not going to be playing, so I'll delete that. Yeah, nice. Cool, brilliant. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys smash it this weekend. And I hope that Dragoson scores 100 points, to be honest. Can't lie. We need... Yeah. Either Dragoson scores unreal or Van de Ven actually plays, and we still have sort of a chance here, but who knows? Who knows, eh? Yeah, we're kind of getting cooked here a little bit, I can't lie. Anyways, oh, Ashby actually, did he come off the bench here, or did he play? No, he played and got 54. That's pretty good. Pretty good, Ashby. Nice. Could get a... yeah, might be able to get a box here. Flankshire comes off the bench. Nice. I reckon Gray will come off the bench as well, because he's playing in the Prem, so they're going to need to give him some minutes, for sure. Anyway, yep, best of luck to you as well. Hopefully you score very well this weekend. You got some tough decisions. But yeah, as always, if you need any Predictify stuff, then message me on Twitter and I'll send them your way. Peace out.